Hello, my name is James. I'm with Charm EHR. This is just a quick video of how to add procedure codes and create your fee schedules. It's pretty easy. This is not coming off of a script, so there may be a couple mistakes. I may have to go back, so just bear with the rough cut. So to create fee schedules in your Charm EHR or just add procedure codes into Charm, what you're going to do is you're going to go into Settings, which is at the top right, or just press S on your keyboard and it'll take you to Settings. After you're in Settings, then go into where it says Billing and click on Procedure Codes. I already have a couple of procedure codes that I've added in the past. How I added these procedure codes, I click on plus procedure code, put in a code, description of that code, associated charge, if part of like a master fee list, service, procedure, whatever category you need. You can add more categories. Any modifiers, the place of service, and then click on add. There's my description, there's my code that I just added. You can see that you can customize your own codes in Charm as well. Then once you've customized your codes in Charm, then you can go into fee schedules and then create your own fee schedule in Charm. I've already done so, BC, BS, two codes that are associated with that fee schedule. Then if you need to create a fee schedule in Charm, click on plus fee schedule, name it, description, is it provider specific, is it patient specific? You'll see those choices. Then if you click on procedure codes, you're going to see all the codes that you've added into your master fee list, then your associated charges for that fee schedule. Then click on add. There you go. Now I've created that fee schedule in Charm, and if you need to set up, let's say, a default fee schedule, you can. So every single time you start an encounter note, you see that default fee schedule to choose from. Let's say I want that. I'll choose Aetna, click on save. Now what we're going to do is we're going to go into Charm EHR as far as starting an encounter note and how to add a procedure code into an encounter note. So I have a tab that says home, and I'm going to click on that tab. Now we're back at home. I'm going to schedule a patient in Charm EHR. I'm going to go to calendar right over here. Then we're going to go into day view, and I'm just going to put somebody in for today at 11 o'clock. Just use an existing patient. What they're coming to see us for. Confirm. All right, list view. All right, so here's my listed appointment that I have for today at 11 to 12 o'clock. What I'm going to do now is I'm going to collect their copay. All right, there's their copay. How I'm collecting it. Let's say they have cash. From which provider. And click on add. There we go. Then if I need to change the status of this appointment to checked in as far as the patient checked in, there you go. Checked in, paid, copay. Now what I'm going to do is I'm going to start the encounter note saying that the patient is checked in, they're in a waiting room. We're going to click on start for this encounter. It doesn't matter what type of chart you want to use, you can add procedure codes and diagnosis codes to any of these chart types. Comprehensive is going to go subjective, objective assessment, and plan. You can be able to use tabs below each section, and you can use templates for each section, like physical examination, review of systems, etc. The SOAP template is a customized SOAP note in Charm EHR. You went to settings, templates, and you customize your own SOAP note. You can also grab SOAP notes from the library, import templates, and make modifications to them. I'm going to use a comprehensive. It's going to not look so precise to another practice, and so we're just going to click on create for a general chart. All right, so I clicked on create. It's going to open up my encounter note. Now what I'm going to do is I'm going to add a diagnosis code and a CPT code. So I'm going to go to diagnosis right over here. Click on add diagnosis. I'm going to use just a pretty typical diagnosis for myself. There you go. Add. There's my diagnosis code. Then I'm going to go into procedure codes. And you can see my default fee schedule is Aetna. Then I also have Blue Cross Blue Shield, and I also have my master list that I can choose from. Have some codes for Aetna. One of them was a 99214, so you do 992, then you get your choices, press enter, there's the charge for 99214. diagnosis pointer. It goes directly to A because that's only one diagnosis they've added. There's their GT modifier, and the place of service is office, which is 11. If you need a map to other diagnoses, click on diagnosis and you'd see the additional diagnosis that you can map to. You could also do this from the claim area, but CHARM RCM team can also handle this as well. We're going to click on save. Now we've got a CPT code and a diagnosis code. From then on, the CHARM RCM team has trained you how to submit a claim or your invoices out to them. But just to reiterate, you'll click on save or sign. Then you're going to go into billing right over here. There's August 5th, there's Carlton. We've already collected the copay from this patient. Your next step, you click on this action button right here, select new invoice. Lone Star is their provider, their payer, excuse me. Details. We already collected their copay, just a reminder. Collection. We click on approve. Okay, there's our payment. And then what we're going to do now is we're going to click on the invoice and then click on the button that says submit to RCM. You do not have to select the action button right over here. Just in case, if you have the submit to RCM button, which would be right over here, you select each and every single invoice and you click on submit to RCM. All right, so that's the end of the video. That's how you start in EncounterNote and add a CPT and diagnosis, and that's how you add your procedure codes as well.